want to paint a little picture for you. Jerry Kirstein, Jerry and Julie are in our group, and they have, I think, 17 acres up on a mountaintop by Yosemite. And the fella down the dirt road from them raises giant sequoia trees. And the giant sequoia is the biggest living thing on the planet, or has the potential to be. But interestingly enough, this fellow grows giant sequoias and puts them in bonsai dishes, and they get about that big, and he sells them on the internet all over the world. And I asked him to bring me one, and I took it to several meetings, and I put it up on the podium. And I don't have it here, but hopefully you have a little bit of imagination. So here's this dish about 2 inches deep, 6 inches wide, 8 or 9 inches long, with a giant sequoia. Now, genetically, that giant sequoia has the potential to be the biggest living thing on Earth. It's got absolutely the potential to do that. But as long as it stays in that little dish, it's going to be a little tree. And that's exactly the way people are. One of my mentors, Jim Rohn, says, how fast does a cheetah run? As fast as it can. How tall does a tree grow? As tall as it can. We're the only living creature that can will ourselves to be less than we are. Now, I'll tell you a little secret. If you take that tree and you put it in a 1-gallon bucket, it'll become a 1-gallon tree. If you transplant it to a 5-gallon container, it'll become a 5-gallon tree. If you plant it in the ground, which we did, we live on the side of a mountain, and I was, for a while, it took a while, we had it on the windowsill, and I said, where do I want to plant this thing? Where we got plenty of space, because they get big. So we planted it on the ground, and I'm going to, over the next few years, because they can grow 6 feet a year, I'm going to take pictures. I've got a picture of it in the little dish, and then a picture of what it became. I don't know if you know why you're here today. It's to change the size of the bucket that you're in. You see, we had lunch with a young lady today.